This is a narrative poem. It's quite odd from OTIS, out there insane and sincere, entitled Astroboy, Inside Ward 9. How it happened comes from the sawdust you shook downstairs before a moonlit song glance of death to the mind man. Prefontaine is the Eskimo you saw watching witches dancing on doorsteps, made magical for you by teachers of youth who work from their memory. Cats, dogs, creatures, and keys all lead forward around New York to a station I call permanent. You were seeing more bugs in your bed than I actually found, as I see more Yankees pulling and tugging for a splash that wanted to happen. We are suffering from the same thing, only in different worlds. Shy thyself none, for morning shines in boasting Denver ablaze. Now it's clear what you get is what you settle for, and what you settle for is your only obstacle. Be not a vile man, but a serpent with venom of pleasure. Create that pleasure of the day today. 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 It is wetness for you and dryness for thee. Please arrange a flower so you can be me. Response to Astroboy's Confessions 1. Justin Armour has struck it rich. Enclosed is $300. Go ahead and enjoy a cigarette every now and again, and remember to pump some iron so you don't get cornholed. Funny how you go from the hovel to the mansion to the gold mine master along the road of the insane asylum. Reading is fundamental, and writing is fictional. Motels are the basis, and television is the music. You haven't lost me. Be not motivated, but a fixture of movement not to be understood by simple Simons. No capital for kings, nor beans for the plastic people. Leave the rice for the wizards, while the wheel moves along steady, steady. Horses and plants will show you the dance, as Indians once saw in the great romance. New rules apply and counting is out. Any more definitions and I'll hear you shout. So on we go to get away from this, and soon I'll say, give me a kiss. Response to Astroboy's Confessions 2. I'm coming to Denver on Friday to bail you out. Justin Armour has put up the funds for what these bastards call adequate home care. Enclosed is some pin money. Try to get lucky with a young nurse, preferably a female. I saw Keithy in the village yesterday, but he didn't see me. Huh! That stranger doesn't have a clue. I was wearing a black nappy wig and dark mustache. 2 days ago I went out as a woman. I spotted ex-Mayor David Dinkins walk into a bistro, so I followed after him and asked him for a light. Grudgingly, he provided a wooden match. How does a man like Dinkins get off by looking at me as I'm some kind of freak? Talk about odd looking. Have you ever seen that man close up? Negro freckles? I love him, sure. Good God, I do love him, though indeed freakish. Vivens est dementia. I've decided to join you. If you can't have sex, I can't. I now see clearly how unjust it all is. You possessed a quantity never worthy of prosecution. I know that. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry knows that. Jody Odios wants to say something. Astro Boy, maintain control. Be peaceful. Think positive. Wink a lot. I know the food is terrible, but Keithy and I have been eating kibbles and bits to remind ourselves just how horrible and rotten Ward 9 must actually be. The problem in the beauty is that we are all cartoon characters. Keep it quacky and shaky while you wind up more fakey. It's listening and watching that will form a capable structure to proceed in a manner appropriate for stage and review. I barely come home to see visions of peace and someone sitting comfortably alone. How am I supposed to watch, let alone enjoy? The galactic dust reveals what is unseen and what is only certain to boat phantoms gone walking along rivers for stream's sake to gather potions to unearth that rickety stock and stench of this endlessly frightening universe. Response to Astro Boy's Confessions 3. I will sneak you in some bourbon when I arrive on Friday. I do promise that. And remember, all bad things come to an end. Isn't that neat? Special. We are sitting on the grass in a park in Lawrence, Kansas. Jody Odios is with us, and I have some bad news. Last night we were mugged. These creeps were filthy as hell, and they carried large pipes. They got all our cash and Keithy's loan credit card. Lucky they didn't hurt us. Told us we were too big of pussies to even beat up. I believe we could have taken them had it not been we were very drunk on cheap gin. So it goes. Therefore, our arrival to Denver will be delayed 2 days. Justin Armour is wiring us $2,000 this evening. Thank God for Justin the Jew. See you on Sunday, I mean Saturday.